Everyone wants to be successful. Everyone wants to be rich. But almost no one wants to pay the price. They see the luxury cars, the watches, the private jets. They never see the loneliness. They never feel the pressure. They never taste the sacrifices. Welcome to BizMind Forge, where unbreakable business minds are crafted. Today, we're talking about a truth that social media won't tell you: the real price of success. You scroll Instagram and see 19-year-olds claiming to be millionaires. YouTube is filled with thumbnails shouting, "Make $10,000 a week." Success looks easy. It looks sexy. It looks fast. But here's the first truth. Real wealth is slow. Real growth is painful. And success has a price. Most people will never succeed, not because they're lazy, but because they've been lied to. They've been sold a fantasy, and the moment reality punches them in the mouth, they quit. Let me tell you something that every real entrepreneur knows. There's always a season that no one talks about, the season of silence, the season of doubt, the season where no one believes in you. You work on your business while your friends party. You say no to vacations. You say no to comfort. You say no to everything average. And what do you get in return? Doubt, isolation, uncertainty. You see, success is forged in the moments when quitting feels easier than continuing. But the real ones, they don't quit. They understand. You don't rise to the level of your dreams. You fall to the level of your discipline. Success demands everything from you: your time, your peace, your social life. Sometimes even your health. You'll lose people. You'll lose friends. You'll outgrow people you never thought you'd leave behind. They'll call you obsessed. They'll say you've changed. And guess what? They're right. You have changed. Because success requires you to change. You cannot become who you're meant to be while staying who you've always been. No one's posting about the nights they cried alone after a failed launch. No one's sharing screenshots of the 37 rejections they got before one yes. You won't see posts about waking up at 5 a.m. when no's watching, writing emails for a product that isn't selling, holding yourself together when your team quits, eating cheap food while others brag about sushi dates. That's the price. And the reason most never succeed. They expect comfort on the road to greatness, but comfort is a luxury. Growth is pain. And if you're not willing to endure pain, you're not ready for success. Real success is not measured in money. It's measured in how many times you refuse to give up. Money comes after you've paid with mindset. The broke entrepreneur isn't the one without capital. It's the one with excuses. Everyone says, "I'll try it when I have more time. I'll start when I have more money. I'll grow once I feel ready." But success doesn't wait for you to feel ready. Success demands action before belief. You start when you're scared. You build while you're unsure. You push forward with shaky hands. There's a kind of loneliness that only entrepreneurs understand. When you're the only one awake at 2 a.m. reviewing financial statements. When you make tough decisions no one else understands. When you grow faster than your environment and suddenly the people you love don't get you anymore. You can't talk to them about your dreams. They think you're showing off. They mock your ambition. And this is where most people stop. Not because they can't win, but because they don't want to be alone on the path. But the truth is, the higher you rise, the fewer people can breathe your air. It's lonely at the top, but it's also freeing. Because you realize you were never meant to fit in. You were born to stand out. Here's what real entrepreneurs sacrifice: sleep, because success doesn't follow. A 9 to -5 fun, because growth isn't always entertaining. Ego, because failure is humbling pride. Because asking for help becomes necessary stability. Because risk becomes your lifestyle. And most of all, they sacrifice who they were to become who they need to be. It's not pretty. It's not easy, but it's worth it. There comes a day when the work finally compounds. When people start noticing, when the results start to show, and they'll say, "You're lucky. It was easy for you. You had it all figured out." But they'll never know about the days you wanted to quit, the nights you cried alone, the sacrifices you made that no one clapped for. That's the price of success. And if you're paying it right now, I want you to hear me. You are not alone. You are not crazy. You are not weak. You are in the forge, and soon you'll be unbreakable. Success is not a gift. It is a test. It asks, how badly do you want it? And if your answer is loud enough, consistent enough, disciplined enough, then one day you will walk into rooms you once dreamed of. You will sit at tables they never let you near. You will build an empire no one thought you could. And the world will ask, how did you do it? You'll smile and say, I paid the price. If this message hit you deep, if you're in the middle of the struggle, if you're ready to pay the price and build the life you were meant to live, then subscribe to BizMind Forge, because here, we don't dream, we build. We don't beg for success, we forge it, and your forge begins now.